I hope you guys enjoy it. This time we're playing Hammond on Numbani. This is by absolutely no means effective or Hammond play you should try to replicate. I am learning this character. I'm trying so hard. I want to be a good Hammond. I'm not necessarily there yet. But we were able to win the game with only a single life, never dying, and that's a big deal, so we're going to go ahead and show it off, and I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know all my grapple points, so just be aware of that, but I will point out the ones that I think are effective so that you can kind of get an idea of where you should be hooking, maybe, from a noob. And also when to disengage and when to engage, because I think I do that relatively well in this game. And I'll just try and point those things out. So we got the Genji deflecting, we're able to get about 50% on him right there. And then I'm going to go for this attack, trying to get whoever is on the high ground. Turns out nobody's here, but we're able to draw this Doomfist's attention and counter his punch with a slam as he uppercuts. So as he's falling down from his uppercut, we were able to slam and counter it. So as soon as he hits the ground, he gets hit by our damage. You see our Widow finishes him off right there, which is great, and the point is basically ours. We are able to take out the Doomfist with the help of the Widow. We're going in to get some healing, because I don't know where my healers are, and most of the enemy is pretty much dead. We see the Genji coming in, so I'm going to go in, and he dashes out, which is great. That's exactly what you should do when you see the Hammond coming in for you. Now lock eyes on that Zenyatta, because that Zenyatta is my focus. I know he is so easy to kill as Hammond, so if he hasn't run away yet, I'm going to come in and slam him and finish him off. So if you're a Zenyatta and you see a Hammond, you ought to be running, my friend. Now right here we're playing low ground. I'm going to get out before that hook hits me. And as you can see here, I back up just far enough, and the hook misses. So that was huge, and we're going to swing right here. Now I think this is a really good point, because it lets you get some really good hooks in the middle of the fight, so I would recommend that ledge for a lot of hooks. My objective here is I know they have a Hog, and a Hog does counter me pretty well. Epic counter pin, total accident by our Reinhardt probably. As we see the Hammond kind of harassing the back line, but he's diving into our whole team, he's dead. Keep in mind, you can't necessarily just dive in on an entire team as Hammond. You have some escape mechanisms, but you can't always get in there. Now keep in mind, I am afraid of that Roadhog in a sense. What I'm going to be trying to do is, since I probably can't secure the kill on him, I'm going to be working to make sure he uses his self-heal so that my team can kill him. That's my real objective. We hit the easy kill on their healer. They're so split, it's just so epic. We're just slaughtering them, and I'm using that little point there. I hear a Doom, and that's my own Doom. He was below, he just got out. But yeah, basically with the Roadhog, you want to swing in, you want to deal some damage, even if you just have to shoot him, whatever it takes just to get him to use that self-heal, because after that, he's vulnerable. So if you want to use your cooldowns to kind of bait that out, that's an option. But you're also cool just totally shooting him until he heals himself, and then hopefully your team and you with your cooldowns can finish him off. But yeah, that is the big deal. We're able to pick up the kill on the Genji trying to flank. Just baiting out that self-heal on Roadhog, and you can do that with any character. Just keep in mind, does he have heal right now? Does he not? Because if he does, you just want to safely, from a safe position, get rid of the Roadhog heal, and then follow up on it. Don't be trying to run in and 1v1 him if he's still got his heal available. We do have a few people in the back line here, but our Rein's moving forward, so I'm just going to kind of check here. And the Doom, I end up not chasing him because I don't want to get stuck in that top room. There's not a lot of room for a Hammond to move around up there. Now we're about to get ulted off the cliffs, so we quick hook, and we're able to get out. Now that I'm actually really proud of. So we're about to go off the edge. Don't forget, your hook is not just to engage. It's for getting out of situations too. And I'm going to be poking at a distance. Again, just kind of smacking on that Roadhog a little bit, hoping he uses his self-heal. And Doom ends up getting trapped in the room. Now please don't judge my aim. I have really, really bad aim, which is why I think Hammond is going to be a great character for me, because his main damage potential definitely comes from his swings and his slams. That is where your damage is. Your guns are really just for poking at a distance when you can't engage, and for following up on your slams. I'm going to chase the Roadhog and try and bait out the heal one more time. We go in, and we see him pop self-heal, so we get the fuck out of there. Excuse my language. And then I'm going to slam, because we had Reinhardt pull off a hammer, and we end up getting both the Zen and the Roadhog off that. So that's big. Now I'm going to come in and miss all my shots on this Ana, which is sad, because we could have killed Ana there. I'm just not good. See the Doom again, slam him, and finish him up with the shots. Doom, I think once you learn the Hammond-Doom matchup, you're going to find that Hammond does pretty okay against Doomfist, as long as you time your cooldowns to his, right? When he's up in the air, when he's about to hit the ground, you slam. Then he goes back up with nothing to do, you fire on him. We have to back out here because we see that most of our people are down. There's kind of only that Moira left, and then we see the ultimate onto the Winston. And we're kind of just going to poke at a distance. I'm not afraid of dying here, and our team is back so we can engage again. I'm going to go for a slam and end up picking up a kill on the Doomfist. We also get the Zen again. That Zen is just getting beat up this game. Get hooked and get back out. I want that Ana, but I don't have my cooldown, so I'm not able to get it. Now I'm in a tight spot, and I got to get out. We're going to boop them up so they lose concentration, and then use that time to go back and get a health pack. Again, notice I have not died. We have not engaged hard enough and on their entire team in a way that would get us killed. We always are backing up. We're not engaging 6v1. Really important stuff. Just because you're a hamster and you've got your extra shielding, you've got a lot of HP, doesn't mean you can be crazy. Again, look at my team right now. They're all trying to go in that top room. I'm not messing around in that top room because I know I cannot maneuver. I can't get my cooldowns off in that small a space. So we're just going to see if we can get this Doom. I'm going to miss this hook barely. And then I'm going to decide not to chase him again, even though he is one. I definitely could have done it there. But we have an easy kill on Zen. He goes down again. He's way too far forward with his team. We're going to ult, slam, and then we're going to get this Roadhog from behind and land a kill on their tank. I saw the Winston in the Mega Room, but I'm going to go in and again miss all my shots on this dang Ana. But we did bait out her cooldown of her nade, so we know that her healing capability for her team is trash. Now here, I see that their Doomfist is out of the fight. This match is over. No one can touch, and the game is ours. So their team was just a little bit too split up, and that enabled me to kind of only take the fights that I wanted to take. If I saw their whole team, I wasn't going in. But 3 enemies, Hammond can deal with. In small groups like that, you can get in there, potentially get a kill on the squishy, bait out some of their abilities, disengage, and then come back when your team is there. That is Hammond play, man. And I'm so happy I was able to do a 1 life 1 win with Hammond. I've been thinking like, oh man, of all the characters I want to do it with, I just want to get a Hammond video out, even though I'm not the greatest. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, the point of this series is just to show you, staying alive equals value. Okay, know when to poke from a distance. And most importantly, know where your team is. If you can't go in there and win a fight on your own, you need to rely on your teammates. Now, I could take 1v1s. You saw me go in on the Zen. Easy target for me. I know I can win that fight 99.99% of the time. Zen is going down to my Hammond play. But if I see the Roadhog, if I see some of my counters over there, I'm not necessarily completely engaging. I'm making sure I have some cooldowns or some way of disengaging the enemy, potentially after baiting out some abilities. But that's pretty much it, guys. All I want you to do is think about your gameplay. The point of 1 life 1 win is not to say that you need to do that every game, that you need to never die. That's not Overwatch. You're going to die, and it's okay. The point is that if you attempt this, you can begin to learn engagements and disengagements. You can learn that your ability to win is mostly dependent on your team. It's not a solo game. Know where your healers are. Know where your health packs are. Know when you can go in and go out. That's all I want you to do. I'm sorry for ranting. I hope you loved the video. I just want you guys to start thinking when you play. That's it. I am legally blind, guys. I don't have almost any vision, alright? I see blurs and shapes and shadows. which is why my aim is bad, but I'm still platinum in this game. And that's not because I can aim, because I can't. It's because I know a little bit about when to take fights and when not to. How to pay attention to my team's position. You learn that, and I promise you, if you're sitting there and you've got 20/20 vision, if I had 20/20 vision, my rank would be so much higher than it is. If I could hit my shots when I take them, that would be amazing. So you've got no excuse, because you don't have a disability holding you back. All you've got is your brain. Think before you act. Practice. That's all, guys. Eat your heart out. I'll catch you next time.